You started us early.
Well, how long did you
We're 7 minutes early.
Did you just want to snuggle with me for 7 minutes? Is that why we got here so early?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I can stop it and we can try again because it's trying to do something here.
Do weird things.
Why can't? Oh, there's the mouse.
Got it. Thanks. Thanks, Facebook.
There.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fix the comments and stuff too?
Well, I think actually it's showing up here when we have comments, so I feel like if I just keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's new.
That's new.
That's new.
It's Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Facebook Live Day.
Yeah.
Yay! You seem so excited.
I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm really tired.
It's like one of those gray, overcast sort of days. It's like, I'd rather be at home.
Plus, today is like my Friday because tomorrow I'm off.
That's not allowed. I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow.
Well, you're the one that made my schedule.
Yeah. You could go ahead and come in on Thursday.
How much you going to pay me?
That would be great. You have no idea what that's referring to. Dang it, Crystal. Ever seen any movies in your life?
I thought you were just asking me to work.
Make me aspirate my coffee. Dang it. Oh, God. Do you want to hear what song I came up with?
I can't wait.
Can I play it? Is that okay?
I mean, we don't have anyone watching. So
Well, that's why it's the perfect time to play.
I feel like you should probably wait.
It's because you're early.
Oh. Do you really think that people are like, oh, they're doing Facebook Live today at 1 o'clock?
Yes.
I don't think that they are.
Well, they should.
I agree, but I don't think that they are.
Okay. Well, so I did update the photo album with the raffle baskets because we have some additional ones that got put out. So that's cool. We also have them all out in the lobby now. So if anybody wants to stop by and take a look, they are there. They're available for your perusal.
For your viewing?
For your viewing pleasure. That's creepy.
That sounded really creepy.
But we've been having some pretty good success with it so far.
Yeah.
So I think when I added it up, I think we're at like $400 so far.
Dang!
I think in raffle tickets. So that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I know. So I'm hoping we get to like 500. That would be cool.
Yeah.
So we still have one more week on that. So you can come purchase tickets in person, or you can do the PayPal. It's at PPCVet is the username for PayPal. So that's been working.
.com.
And no. No. But yeah, so the raffle baskets are going.
Do you want to mention what the new ones are that we didn't go over last week?
Sure, if I remember what ones are new. There's the Paloma one. Yes. So it's got a Paloma mix.
Tequila.
If you've never had a Paloma, they are delightful. Have you ever had one?
No.
Oh, they're so good.
I just want the bird.
There's this really cool bird. Crystal's obsessed with birds.
That's not a thing.
That's not true. But I feel like she needs it. But yeah, so Palomas are delicious. It's grapefruit. It's grapefruit soda typically, and tequila. Delicious. Okay. Delicious.
Well, I hope I get that basket.
Next time you come out,
I put a ticket in for it.
Next time you come out to the Los Tres Compadres, you should ask them for a Paloma. Okay. It is refreshing. So there's that. And what else do we get? There's the Pitbull basket. It's got like a harness and a chew toy and a really cute little picture. There's a couple like what do you call them? Like the headrest,
the car
pillow
headrest,
things,
yeah.
That are bone shaped. That's really cute. There's a pair of Pitbull socks in there, so I'm probably gonna put in for that one.
I put in.
Dang it.
And
How
the
many
coffee.
tickets did you get for it?
I put in 2 for the coffee basket, 1 for the Paloma, and 1 for the Pitbull. But I'm not done. We get paid Friday. I'm putting in more.
I was gonna say, I'll just outbid you. It's fine.
That's not a thing.
That's not how it works at all.
No.
My luck, I'd put
It's
in
not like a
30
silent-
tickets and
yeah.
I'd still pick somebody else's.
It's not like a silent auction.
Well, we could have, but we didn't.
Yeah.
No. So there's that one. So there's Pitbull. There's Paloma. There was
White trash cooking.
the white trash cooking one, which I think is hilarious too. So the cookbook is actually white trash cooking. And it's cool because there's some Pampered Chef items in there as well.
Some really nice bowls.
So a whole set of bowls, which is cool.
Spices.
Spices from Penzies, which is a fancy place.
I never heard of it.
That's because you don't cook. Well, then it's perfect
I
for
probably
you.
don't need the cookbook. I just already
You
know
already
them.
know how to
You
make
know,
all
like
the
some
things.
buttered noodles and some onions. That's
I didn't look through the recipes. I don't know. Maybe it's something like what my husband used to make in college, where he would like brown ground beef, mix it with like a box of mac and cheese, and okay, so that's not so bad. All right, but then he added pork and beans to it. Why?
gross.
Yeah, like he's like, well, it was cheap, and I'm like, yeah, but it also sounds disgusting.
Yeah, no,
So-
Jesse he'll put tuna in mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, then it's like a tuna noodle casserole almost.
Gross. He'll also put hot dogs in mac and cheese,
Yeah,
which
I
is
think that's pretty
fine.
normal.
Yeah. I've never seen anyone else do it.
Interesting. So yeah, white trash cooking. Do we have some other additional recipes
Margarita.
to share with you? The
Margarita
margarita, well, I
basket.
haven't really made that one. It's not really posted anywhere. 'Cause
Oh.
It's just in a box right now.
That one's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a super secret one. There's the bulldog one that has like a bowl. I need a bowl.
I need a bowl.
There's a bowl. There's like a little bulldog plaque. There's this really cute canvas that has bull terrier on it. What else is in that one? I think there's a couple tennis balls and like some shampoo or something.
This is taking way longer than it should have.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you to speed
What
it up.
else? What else did we get? Is that all of them? The coffee basket
Which we
Which
went
we
over
talked
that one,
about.
yeah.
last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Is that
Amy,
it?
what other baskets are out there?
She's not listening to you.
Well, that's rude.
That's weird. But yeah, so I post pictures on the album, so check it out. She says, what? Yeah.
Like what?
What other baskets are out there?
We have the coffee,
Okay.
the bull terrier, the bulldog.
Yep.
The one with the bird. The cooking one,
Yeah.
the pit bull,
Yeah.
the wine,
Huh?
and the snack one,
Yeah.
and the cat one, and the beauty one, and the dog one, and the baby.
Oh, we didn't talk about the beauty
Oh
one.
yeah, the beauty
before.
one. Yeah, I posted. Yeah, I did post pictures of that. So tons of beauty products. So like serums and masks and creams
Eyeshadow
and
palettes
potions and
potions.
there's potions.
Never mind, I can't say it.
No, you can't say that. Lend that neck.
I really wanted
That's
to.
what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you can't say that.
Oh.
So it's a whole bunch of different beauty products. Like I don't even know how much it would be worth.
Amy said it
Like
was
$1 billion.
probably like I was gonna say street value, like retail value, probably like 500. And one of the things that we looked up for one of the items in there, it was $120. So it's some good stuff in there.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, one of the palettes I actually got also at home, and
Yeah.
it's a big eyeshadow palette. Yeah,
It's pretty colors.
yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, if you want to look through and see what all's included in there, you can come check it out. So yeah, so we're gonna keep selling tickets up until we probably do it pretty much up until like an hour before we go live
Yeah.
next week. So like noon on Wednesday. We'll cut it off at that point because we'll have to have a chance to fill out all the tickets and put them in. Cut it out.
There you go.
It's probably like copyrighted or something. So we'll do tickets up till then. So yeah, just let us know. But yeah, we've already gotten like $400 worth, so that's amazing. Obviously, more is better, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Raise some money for them babies.
Mm-hmm.
Them babies. So yeah, so if anybody didn't see, she did have her babies last weekend. So yeah, the plan is that Girlie's gonna be able to be here with her little babies for the shower next week. Yay!
So exciting.
That'll be fun. We get to play with babies. So that'll be
gonna be
a good
poop
thing.
everywhere.
Well, and that's why we're gonna hang out in here. We're gonna take up the rug and everything, so we can just mop it all out when they're done. We would just line the floor with potty pads. That's why we have so many. But yeah, we've gotten a ton too of stuff from her baby registry, which is amazing. So Gail came and picked up some of that yesterday. So we still have some in here, but and we got some paper towels today. I don't know that there was a gift receipt with it though.
I don't know.
I don't know who those are from, but thank you, whoever ordered the paper towels, because Lord knows she's gonna need a lot of them. Yeah. I remember the one litter of puppies that I had at my house. Like, I would just layer all the potty pads because then you'd change out all the bedding and they would immediately pee or poop. So then I just like take up one layer. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 layers down. Yeah.
And then when they get older, then they're eating the potty pad.
Yes. It's a whole mess.
I don't do puppies. I will play with them.
They're fine.
But then I send them home.
They're fine. I mean, it's way harder when there's a full litter of them, of course. I mean, one is hard enough, but a full litter, dang.
Remember we heard that story about someone who had 18 puppies?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was like a golden doodle or
yes.
some kind of doodle.
But yeah, something crazy.
That I was just like, 18 babies?
Yeah. How do those even fit in there?
I don't know.
So then today too, we decided we were going to talk about heat stroke.
Yeah.
Now can I play my song?
Sure. There's still no one watching.
That's because we're not dancing.
Okay, go ahead.
You're no fun. I gotta put my coffee down so I can get into it. See, look, my phone timed out. Now what are we gonna do?
I have no idea.
I love me some Foreigner. Oh, Chris is dancing.
You better pause it.
Well, I intentionally cut out the first 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. So what are you at now?
Well, I'm at 32, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just waiting till the end of that part. Let's get to the end of the...
I know, but Facebook cut us off in one of our videos like a couple weeks ago.
I know, but I think it didn't let us... I think it wasn't going to let us play any of it. I think that's why. Because it was definitely under 30 seconds. I think it was mad because it was not allowing us to play the Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. You know.
You live and you learn.
Then people just get to watch us dance and figure out what song it might be.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Go ahead, talk.
Talk about heat stroke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, what? She has no patience for me today. We had joked that we were going to switch spots and then be each other. And I told her I was just going to sit here and be like this. Because that's what Crisley usually does. And then you do me. Do you really want me to? Yep. And for some reason then talk with a country accent. And I don't know why. Hi, I'm Dr. Hogan. Oh my god. Problems. So heat stroke. What is heat stroke, Crystal? What? You can't. You just can't. Oh my god. Get it together. Wow. She's dying now.
Okay.
Breathe. You got it? No.
No.
So heat stroke is when an animal overheats. So it's different from a fever. So a fever is like internal temperature controls are out of whack. Heat stroke is that they've literally just overheated due to external conditions. So, you know, one of the most common places that we think about that happening is hot cars. And that's why we're going to talk about it today is with the temperatures going up now, we're definitely at that point where people will think, oh, it's nice out. And they don't
so cold.
They don't think that it's that hot. But when you have an animal in a car, very different. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen all like little temperature charts and stuff for like, here's what the external temperature is, and here's what it would be in your car after 10 minutes or after 30 minutes. So at 70 degrees, I think the one said it got up to like 89 degrees in 10 minutes inside the car.
I mean, even
when it's
with
70
the windows,
outside,
even with the windows cracked, like it still gets
it just
hot.
gets too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot. So, you know, it's really, if you can't take your pet with like into like a store or someplace with you, I think your best bet is just leave them at home. Because this is something that is entirely preventable. So what patients are the most at risk for heat stroke, Crystal?
Play nice, my husband says. You know that's not in my nature.
That's not our relationship.
No. So I would say like bulldogs, like big dogs mainly, but like bulldogs with their smushy faces and their spinotic
So
hair.
anything that we would call brachycephalic, meaning it's like the little smush nose breed. So like pugs, bulldogs, French bulldogs, those sorts of guys are going to be Shih Tzus is another one. Because like Crystal said, their little nose holes, they don't have normal nose holes. They're like this.
They're like this.
Yeah, like this. So when they have like those short little noses and the small nose holes, that makes it a lot harder for them to dissipate heat normally. So in most, in dogs, when they get hot, they pant because they're trying to blow off some of that heat. So when you have a dog that has abnormal airways, which the brachycephalic breeds do, they are less able to compensate. So they're more likely to get heat stroke much more quickly. So what happens to them, Crystal?
Well, their temperature increases, obviously. They have an increased heart rate, generally. Their gums can change colors. They're not going to be breathing quite as well. Sometimes they're like hypersalivating.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
I mean, it can cause damage to all internal organs as well. So like their intestines, brain damage. So yeah, it's pretty serious stuff. And like I said, it is something that's preventable. So that makes it extra sad, unfortunately, is when you lose them to heat stroke when they're like, maybe we could have been a little bit more careful. But yeah, I've seen a couple of patients that have heat stroke. And like I said, this is kind of that time of year too. And we'll see it as well with patients that maybe they worked in a hot car, but they were outside the yard for an extended period of time running around crazy because, again, it's nice out. But they can overheat very quickly, especially since right now their bodies aren't used to it. We're just coming out of the cold season, and so their bodies are used to cold. They haven't acclimated yet. So they're more likely to heat stroke right now than they are, say, even in like July or August.
Yeah.
So, which is, I don't know that everybody thinks about that. So when they're outside playing for a long time, they can get overheated that way too.
Yeah. I tell my husband quite a bit because I'll come home, when it's nice out, and he's like, I'm like, where are the dogs? Oh, they're outside. Well, how long have they been out there? I don't know, like 20 minutes. I'm like, no, bring them inside. Well, they have water. Well, yeah, they may have water, but it's in a bowl that's this big and it's only this deep. Do you think that water doesn't get hot?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know, and I'm kind of a freak about it anyway because we
Yeah.
live so close to apartments and there's a lot of kids in the apartments. So they'll come over and kind of terrorize the dogs as well. But yeah, I mean, sometimes they just don't know when to stop.
They don't.
You know,
Yeah,
they run
they're
and
not-
run and run.
They're not smart creatures.
Yeah, because it's nice.
We
you know,
love
they
them,
think it's
but
nice
yeah.
too, but
Yeah, they don't
they'll-
necessarily stop in time, so
yeah.
they'll play themselves, and they can certainly burn up from that. So something to be careful of. Like I said, especially this time of year. So basically it can like cook them. So I saw a pug one time. God, what was her temperature when she came in? It was something ridiculous, like 109 or
Yeah, I
something
remember
like
when
that.
was like 108.
Yeah, I mean that poor woman. She had the dog. I think the dog had like escaped or something, or like she put her outside and forgot about her. I don't remember, but it was outside. It wasn't a hot car situation, but it's a pug, and so yeah, she overheated and she didn't have anywhere that she could go to cool off, and so yeah, she did not survive that.
Yeah.
Your temperature's 109, you probably are not going to survive that. That's bad. That's bad. The ones that that we get them in and get treatment, obviously we do like cooling fluids and things like that. Sometimes they end up needing like plasma transfusions because their protein levels drop because of usually loss from the intestine. So that's pretty serious stuff. So make sure that you're keeping an eye on your pets. Cats can heat stroke as well. It's just something we don't see as often because they're less likely to be outside running around or less likely to be going with people in cars. There's not a lot of cats
True.
that enjoy a car ride.
No.
So not usually a big issue for them, but it is something that can happen to cats as well. And again, the bradycephalic breeds, so like the Persians and Himalayans, they got a short little stubby nose. They are more likely to heat stroke than a cat with like a longer nose, a normal nose. What? Why were you gonna laugh at me? What?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So let's say somebody has a pet that they think is overheating. What should they do, Crystal?
Well, I mean, you could check their temperature at home. I would say get them some cold water if they're not like crazy high. Check their gums, make sure that they're still nice and pink. You can do like hose them off with a hose if they're not crazy high because you don't want to put them in shock. I had this was 15 years ago, but I had a friend whose dog overheated and he was outside and he took him inside. I mean, the dog was like comatose. I mean, he was just laying there and he took him inside and put him in an ice bath. And I'm like, well, now you've just like shocked him. So, I mean, he didn't make it either.
Yeah, and that's too. So, I've heard things about like, oh, you put alcohol on their feet, and I think that's kind of like an iffy situation too. The theory is to cool them down, but they're saying now sometimes that can help. They actually like retain the heat though more in their core instead of dissipating it through their extremities. So obviously all of your important things are in your core, so the center of your body. So if that's where the heat is going and staying, that's not helpful. That's bad. That's bad. I'd rather their feet be hot than their brain. So yeah, taking their temperature for sure if you have that ability. And I would say if it's anything over like 103, I would get them to a vet. So they could start getting them cool, from the inside. It's probably your best bet. So yeah, take their temperature. If it's under 103, they're fine. They can have their cold water, sit in an air-conditioned house. They should be fine. But if it's over that, I would seek medical attention. Better safe than sorry.
True.
For sure. But yeah, we would hospitalize them on fluids and things. Monitor protein levels and things, do blood work. That would be our plan. So yeah, so that's heat stroke. It's not super complicated, but it is something that I think, like I said, is important this time of year to keep in mind that it's something that can happen very easily. and be on the lookout for it.
Very quickly,
Yes.
easily and quickly. I have a very important question for you.
I don't believe you that it's important.
It's very important.
Okay, what is it?
Close your eyes.
Well, I have to close my eyes for you to ask me a question.
It's like a show and tell thing.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Okay, open. Do you know who I am?
Who are you? But you weren't wearing glasses before.
No, but my hair.
Yeah.
I mean, Clark Kent doesn't have hair. He just takes his glasses on and off. So
Well,
that
that's true.
this is my thing.
That's true. I don't even know.
Well,
So
you
yes,
send me home early.
that's what she's gunning for.
Great.
So yeah, so next week we'll do our baby shower, a puppy shower, baby shower, puppy shower. We'll play a couple little games.
Oh, look, I'm back.
Oh, thank God! I thought Crystal was gone for the day. Sent some weirdo in her
Is that a thing? Can I just send someone else up here to work for me?
No.
Oh, well, you didn't seem too offended by it.
Goodness. My goodness. Anyway, so puppy shower games. We'll do the raffles. So we're going to do those all. We'll draw all those live. Because my dad, he was like, well, I don't think I can buy raffle tickets. I was like, why not? He goes, well, I don't want anybody to think that it's like rigged. I was like, I don't know that I think that it's that serious, but we're going to draw them live so you know that we're not cheating.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's fair and square.
Maybe while you're playing some of the other games, I can write down some of the tickets and like show them and put them in the baskets or something.
To prove that we're putting
Yeah.
their names in. Oh.
Because then we can't like pause the video and like switch out tickets
That's intense.
because it's live. I
Well,
mean, you don't think that other people don't do that?
No?
Then you're naive.
That's devious.
And you don't believe that other people wouldn't do that?
Well, I mean, not for charity. Really? Okay. Apparently, I'm just too good of a person to even think that that's a thing.
I just have little trust in
Yeah.
certain people.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I try. I want to believe the best in people, but I'm very skeptical.
That's fair. I get it. I get it. Well, we'll somehow prove to you that we're putting the tickets in with your names on them. Maybe we could just like fan them out and then drop them in the bag, shake it up, and then draw it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we could do
Well,
that.
it's like put them in envelopes ahead of time. We'll just fan them out so people can see. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
I like it.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see everyone next week for some fun games. Yay!
Yay.
See you then.
Your eyes twitching.
Well, that happens sometimes.